Alright, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, El Sofo Sose Alfredo Ra, coming back, right, with this very last video from Planetary Magic, right? So, as I've been sharing with you all, the correspondences for the certain planets within this, right, book, we're up to the very final one, which is the planet of Venus, right? Venus, the morning star, also known as Lucifer. So let's get into this. If you watched the other videos, thank you so very much for the likes, comments, right? Subscribe to the channel because there will be many more books that I will be sharing pertaining to spirituality, religion, occult, and all that good stuff. So correspondences of Venus. The planetary sign is basically a cross with a circle above it. So I'm going to show you that. Yeah, feel free to pause that for a second, and there you go. So, the planetary name in English is Venus. In Greek, it's Fafi, right, or Pafi. And then in Hebrew is Noga. So the planetary profile. So Venus's planetary profile is a joyous energy, benign, one that is filled with luck when it comes to the matters of love and money, kindliness and affection, right? Beauty, vitality, all of these things are associated with the energy of Venus, this Venusian energy. The title of the Sephira, right? So in Hebrew, it's Netzach. In Greek, it's Nike or Nike. And then in English, it's victory. All right, the elemental affinity with the planet of Venus is actually fire, right? So, again, great way to tap into that energy would be with candle magic, right? Symbols and magical implements. The mirror, right there. We have necklaces, right? The girdle, seashells. The sistrum and the flaming torch are also parts of that. Now we have the pre-sigillum, which is the symbol. Kind of looks like the number 5. Show you that right there. Right? If you see that, you can definitely see the second number 5 with that star at the top. The Kabbalistic number is 7, another spiritual number, right? The medieval number is 6, the number of balance. The plane figure is a heptagon and the star is the heptagram. So colors, greenish blue, green, light turquoise, luminescent, greenish white, and saffron. So here's a good example of a color that can fall within that color spectrum, right? And I mean, if you go to Dollar Tree, you know you can get a variety of candles like these, which will last about 3 days, maybe 2, depending on how strong your invocation is. And this is a really great color, an example to use with Venus's energy. All right, the type of moods, right? The music of this planet, Venus, is sensuous, passionate, fiery, and playful. Suitable instruments or sounds that can be used, like when you are trying to invocate, right? This energy is the Celtic harp, the classical guitar, the violin, tambourine, sitar, hummingbees, the sound of falling water. Animals and mythological beings that are associated with the energy of Venus. The lynx, right? Domestic cats, which is one of the reasons why Bastet is a goddess's energy that can be channeled on the day of Friday, Venus's energy, because it has that Venusian energy. The rabbit, right, which is a sign of or a symbol for fertility. We have the seal and the dolphin, the tortoise, the flamingo and the dove, sparrow, the bee, mermaids, and sirens. Trees, apples, pears, lemon, lime, orange, sweet cherry, herbs, red rose, hawthorn, vervain, myrtle, wild anemone, strawberry, incense and perfumes, Siamese benzoin, we have red storax, you have red sandalwood, you have vetiver, we have valerian, geranium, licorice, tonka beans, cardamom, spearmint, and lemon verbena. Metals, copper, right? And all bronzes. We have gemstones of emerald, malachite, peridot, jade, rose quartz, and amazonite. And minerals like coral, amber, pearl, shell, sandalstone, and sea salt. So you could also get like a copper. You could get like a copper, excuse that if you did hear that in the background. You could get like a copper plate, right? Or base. Place some sea salt on it. Place your candle. Anoint with the essential oils. Garnish with the dry herbs. Add the persilogium, right? The signs of Venus onto there. And whatever message. And then get your candle magic going, because the element of fire, once again, is that of Venus, right? 5, 5, 5 on the clock. Get to work with that. All right. Next we have the intelligence is Anaitos. The spirit is Athetos. The spirit of Venus is Haggith, and the sigil looks just like this right here. Kind of like a rectangular shape, looking like it has a door or entrance. Right, the sigil of the planetary angel, and it's Anael, right, or Hagiel. And that symbol looks like this, very intricate. Take a look at that right there. There you go. Oof. All right. Now let's get into the deities, right? So for the Greek deities, you can channel Aphrodite, right? Which is the most holy one, the victorious one, she who is to be adorned. For Roman deity, it's Venus. So Aphrodite, get into that one, right? That was the call. Mother of peace. Venus, we have the adorned one, ruler of all, lady of gardens, protectress of the vine, giver of life, queen of love and beauty. For the Etruscan deities, we have Turan, right, which is lady of love, the queen of beauty, of love, and usually represent reclining and contemplating her reflected loveliness through a mirror. You could also do mirror magic a lot with Venus's energy, okay? For the Babylonian deities, we have Ishtar, right? Come on, lady of heaven, queen of the morning, right? Like the morning star. We have giver of life, divine lover, lady of battles, because Ishtar, once again, Venus, that energy, that star is also warlike. It's driven by the energy of fire. Fire is a passionate, very strong force of nature. For the Hindu deities, it's Ushas, lady of dawn, virgin of dawn, daughter of heaven, and the gracious one. You also have Lakshmi, remember I mentioned that earlier, the radiant one, born from the waters of the sea of milk, gift of the waters, the white-robed daughter of the lotus, she who is revealed within the lotus, and the power of Vishnu. For the Egyptian Kemetic deities, right, we have Hathor, which is the house of heaven, mother of light, mother of life, mother of all the gods, she who is adorned with the stars. And we have Bast, right, also known as Bastet, Bast, which is the blessed one, lady of the east, eye of Ra, flame of the sun, protector of kings, right, and the most powerful mother, the green robed one. As a devotee of Bast, I love that. All right, so those were the correspondences for Venus. That is the end of this little series right here for all the planetary magical implements and correspondences here. I just want to leave you all off with a blessing from each one of these planets, and it's the planetary blessing that is associated with each one. The first one is, may the power of Luna place at thy hips the silver keys of liberation from material conditions. May the power of Mercury set upon thy shoulders the wings of thy will to carry thee ever to thy intent. May the countenance be radiant with life and love in the power of Venus. and the lodestone of attraction be upon thy brow. In the power of soul, thine be the harp of tradition and the trumpet of prophecy. May the keen sword of courage ever be ready to thy hand in the power of Mars. In the power of Jupiter, may thy liberation, right? Or liberality, of spirit be ever as a libation poured out before the gods. And in the power of Saturn, may all the blessings, both temporal and spiritual, be accomplished. That was quite a word, right? We learned a new word today. Liberality. There we go. So, I leave you off with those blessings. Thank you so very much. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned because I have so many more books in my library to share on the occult, spirituality, and religion. There's 2 new series coming up starting tomorrow. So, Ankh, Udja, Seneb, long life, prosperity, and good health to you all. Thank you so very much. Bye. 11/11.